we're hungry.
Read all the advice, keep it short. Right, good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know, I'm Brian, and very proud father of the beautiful bride, Hannah. As father and bride, I have the honour of making the first speech, and what a great pleasure it is to speak to you. I would like to start by giving a warm welcome to all the relatives and friends who have joined us to celebrate Stuart and Hannah's wedding today. I know some of you will have travelled a long way to be with us today, and I think that probably my brother Roy and his wife Sue have travelled the furthest, making their way from the Dordogne in France to be with us today. Thank you for coming to celebrate this special day. As I look round the room, I realise how many good friends that Hannah and Stubb have, and I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon and enjoy the celebrations well into the evening. No, Tom will be. I would also like to thank everybody involved with organising the wedding, and I think you'd all agree that they've done a fantastic job. The location is absolutely beautiful. Today I must admit that I am the proudest father in the world. It was an honour to have walked with my daughter down here and given her away. And here's me. You've never seen this before, Steve, have you? I think you'll agree that she looks absolutely stunning. Fantastic. Where I'll indulge in some tales and affectionate anecdotes about me. That's better. Where do I start? Or more to the point, where do I finish? I know that from an early age, we all thought that Hannah was very good with money. And I'm not sure where she got that from. I can remember her going shopping with her mother in Windsor at about the age of 7. Carol only had her checkbook with her and a small amount of change, and it was at the bottom of Pescud Street and some distance from her bank and the cash machine. So she just said to Hannah, would you mind if I could borrow £10 and we get some sweets on the way back up, and I'll give you the money back when we get to the cash machine. Hannah subsequently rerouted the whole shopping trip to make sure she went directly to the cash point to ensure the £10 stayed firmly in her purse. From that point, we knew Hannah was going to be a brilliant accountant. Mind you, the only person that seemed to be able to fleece her was her brother Tom, who famously negotiated for Hannah to do 90% of the deliveries of his paper round.
Strapped to the back of my bike.
Absolutely, yeah. Good deal, for 10% of the money we paid. Backhand, things don't stack up. Although she's a bright girl, well, she does have her moments. On a recent winter trip to New York with Stuart, it was very cold. The snow was on the ground. We went out for a walk, and there were cars parked with massive snow chains on them. Hannah pointed to one of them and said, Stuart, does that stop them from being stolen? Must have been a rough area for you. I think people were staying in Brooklyn or Harlem. Another point about Hannah that some of you may know is that she's prone to fainting. I don't know where she gets that from. Feeling okay? It's a relief. When working with me at King Sturge after university in the accounts team, she used to cycle with me every day into work from Chiswick to Piccadilly. Quite impressive. One day I was out of the office and she cycled in on her own. No problem there. However, When she was at work, one of the girls on maternity leave called into the office to show off her baby and described in graphic detail her experiences of childbirth to all the girls in the team. Consequently, later in the day, I was down in Bristol. I got a phone call from Hannah, who sheepishly said to me, "It was really embarrassing in the office today, Dad." She said, "Donna was telling this story about her childbirth, and I gradually disappeared from view." Only to come round and find that they called the paramedics. That's my girl. I've actually had my thunder stolen by the vicar today. Any Greatorex wedding would not be the same without the mention of Waitrose, where all the family have worked apart from myself. I'm thinking about the point. Waitrose is where Hannah and Stubby met, and their eyes met across the checkout table. Not what Stubby told me. Anyway, in time I got to meet Stub and found him to be a really nice guy, very easygoing. The word horizontal comes to mind. To be honest, I really can't dish any dirt now about Stubby. So good luck with that one, Craig. I did, however, notice that Stub, well, he's a little indecisive. For instance, if I asked him if he'd like a drink, or would he like to stay for a meal, he would always answer, "Could do." In time, I took this to mean yes. Subsequently, when he arranged to come round to see me and ask for Hannah's hand in marriage, I was very tempted to say, but of course, I said yes. And I'm extremely delighted to welcome Stuart and his family into our family. I think we'd all agree they make a perfect couple. And on that note, can I please ask you to be upstanding and toast the bride and groom.
You're all right, go on.
To Hannah and Stuart.